Good morning, everybody. What's up? Can y'all hear me first of all, before I start chatting and everything? Yeah, y'all can hear me. I think y'all can hear me. What's up, Trail Dust, Mr. Maker, Donut, Dana, Possum Sausage, and Mr. Matthews. How you doing? What's up? I'm from Texas. Hope y'all are doing well. I hope you're doing well too. Matt Lythe. How'd do, everybody? Curtis? All right, all right. Y'all can hear me, I'm sure. What's up, Rob? I'm not going to pretend you're not here. You're one of us. Mr. Goodamoot, how you doing? Actually, Mr. Goodamoot sent me a care package of a bunch of cable, horseshoes, and rasps, and then two little pieces of metal that he put question marks on. I don't know what they are. I don't know what they were. I'll tell you, if they were perfect cubes, I'd do something like big honking dice with them. But I don't know. But today I am going to, I don't know where I put it. I set it over there. I'm going to take a piece of the cable. He sent like little 3/4 cable. What size is that? What's up, Speargrass? Be back in an hour if I'm still on. I should still be on. 5/8 cable. There's 5/8, give or take. Told tool steel, but not sure. Mystery metal. But yeah, so all I did to prepare a piece was take the tape off of one end and then use my little welder and just welded the end. I'm, rusty and dirty. I'm going to toss it in the fire and use my 60-degree swedge block. What is it called? Fuller? Whatever. Swage. And consolidate it a bit. So, yeah, just real simple, dirty cable Damascus. And I'm going to work on as much as I can off of one bar. And possibly fold it, because I'm going to make a bottle opener out of it. Out of a bit of it, at least. Rubik's Cube twist. Maybe. What's up, Paul? Alright. So, wire rope. Yeah. Cable, wire rope. I know that there's a difference, but common colloquial vernacular, it's cable Damascus. So, yeah. What's up, Mr. Coffee? How you doing? Dragon Twist bottle opener, not on cable Damascus. What's up, Transcendental? My dude. Bottle opener is something I have yet to make. Will you be forging that tonight or just welding? We'll see how time goes. I'm hoping to get a fully finished product, done and in the mail. We'll see. Stay tuned. So, yeah, fun stuff. Where is it at? Yeah, and again, all I did was weld one end, just dirty even, just to consolidate it and hold it together. And I left the other end taped, hold it, work it from this side down, and then whatever frays out will be cut off. Or left on as part of a handle. Who knows? I don't even know what I'm doing, guys. tonight. Slowly let that come up to temp. It's thin rope stuff. So, what's up, Monica? Trying to open the next bottle of beer. Well, now, if it starts fraying out, what I would probably do is consolidate one of the ends or the other end, and then kind of, I don't know, it'd be, see how it goes. Matte, once it's consolidated. Can cable Damascus be forged under the power hammer? Yeah, as said, it is, once it is homogeneous, it can be, yes. Yeah, send a message on Discord and ask a quick question real quick. My brain is I have a big trenching job going on right now. We're supposed to get the trencher today, but it didn't quite, it wasn't ready, so they didn't, words. It wasn't ready until like 4 o'clock, so Jeannie had to go pick it up at 4. Right. So what was supposed to be dug today, I dug a little bit by hand today, and tomorrow I'm going to hit the trencher. Still got to bury it by hand. And, but yeah, it was all like piping and running stuff over by the beach and kind of stuff. Now the core of it is still dark. I'm not trying to bring it up to like yellow. It's very thin strands, so I don't want to burn any of it. Tuned in to watch. Oh, one of the coins is down, but I'm waiting on a buyback. Great entry point for these right now. I have a big job repairing a break wall. Just got done digging the holes for the dead men. Plant a rare endangered plant over it. Nobody can dig those dead men up. Evening, Rob. How goes it in your neck of the woods? It'd be cool to have that character. Maybe weld the opener end, leave the handle untreated cable, and then weld the end of the handle to keep it together. Might be neat. It might be complicated, but it might be neat. It would be hella crazy to clean. Okay, bust out my hand grabber. I never got around to cleaning this. And Roy. Let's see if that works. He's probably sitting in the shop listening, going, "Shut up, I'm working." All right. I was trying not to fall to my death off a roof. OSHA would faint if they saw my setup. Screw OSHA. Not the big two. Right? I tell you, Sully, my ETH, I had about only like $90 in ETH. And I should have kept, I had 300 that I should have kept in ETH, but I put to USD. Because I needed some spending cash. My 90 went up to like 115, so my 300 would have probably gone up to almost 400. Like ETH had a boost today. Bitcoin broke all-time high. What's up, Brian? Up. Roy, what are you talking about? I don't know what you're talking about, Roy. You didn't see anything. Alright. I'm going to switch cameras right now. I could be bigger. I could be blue. I could be green. I could be... No. Roy thinks he's lurking. Yeah. All right. Consolidating nicely, adding more flux. Look at that. Yeah, tons of it. Dip it in it. Adios, Monica. Well, your buddy Goodamute sent me a care package, and all he asked for in return was cable Damascus bottle opener. So I'm gonna make him some cable Damascus. Trying to get it, you know, a little bit further this time. No, he was over there. Now, as I'm sure Roy will tell you in his cable Damascus class, the reason you want to use a 60-degree swedge is the angles that it gives you. All right, let me find a good piece of something to show an example. All right. Maybe too far away and at the wrong angle, but when you put something round in there, especially bundled, you have 3 points of contact, you know, each side of the swedge and then the hammer. And as you rotate it, it's like hitting it with 3 hammers. You could also use the inside edge right here of the table. Yeah. You know, in Roy's cable Damascus knife making class. He doesn't advertise it. You got to email him about it. Roy's like, I'm out of here. I don't think so, Yamez. You got to call him and ask him about it. His phone number is 555-7322. Flux is metal glue. You put this on and, you know, look at it, and it consolidates. It welds. I'm just trying to do the initial weld up the bar length. Hey, George. Thanks. Valhalla. Yep. So, for those of you just joining, what I'm doing is taking some 5/8 wire rope, kind of thin strand, and just dirty as is, rusty, putting it in the forge and consolidating it into a bit of cable Damascus. Everybody, you know, I used to do a lot of prep work, cleaning the cable and getting it ready for the weld and then soaking. At most, what I'll do is take it and soak it in kerosene, you know, weld it to a bar for a handle and then soak it in kerosene, you know, just to blah. But, you know, what was it, last year, I took a piece of, actually it was a piece of cable. It was actually one of these big old pieces of cable, and just grabbed it, put it in the fire, heated it up, let it soak in, and then took it out and boom, consolidated it. Made a solid piece of Damascus. Damascus absolutely should be a verb. I agree. So that whole thing that Roy says and that I've seen on other channels and stuff, you know, saying they don't need you know, you can do a dirty weld. Yeah, you can, absolutely. Now, is it 100% recommended? I mean, if you're trying to make a quality Damascus blade, it was Big Dog Forge, and it was also Vandersteeg. Just took two rusty pieces of metal, put them in his you know, dirt. He showed the clinker that he had in it. Took the two rusty pieces of metal, put them together, put them in there, took them out, you know, did a couple taps, and they were welded. You know, and Big Dog Forge did his, you know, rusty Damascus as well. I remember when I first started trying to, you know, do forge welds and such, I would take the stuff out and I would sand it smooth and clean and spend all the time prep work, and then I'd wait for the moon to be right, you know, and I'd, you know, kill a chicken and all that fun stuff, and it's like, and I watch some of them videos of them doing the dirty Damascus or dirty forge welds, and I'm like, it's simple. What's up, Cormorants? Yeah, he could. Absolutely. He could be like, all right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this this block brush and this block brush, and I'm going to forge weld them together like that, you know, so that I have a brush on either side, and he'd do it. Alright, I'm going to leave it like that right now and go back to the front and start consolidating it in. Do a second round. Initial weld seems to have held. I will, however, just to play it safe, toss a little bit more metal glue on it. Come by here, check out the chat. Hey, y'all ain't really chatting. When you're trying to become a master blacksmith, is making Damascus part of the test? No. Hey, Dirty Smith. Tappy tap. What's up, Rory? First off, George, I don't think there's a test to become a master blacksmith. I mean, there is in the UK. They have like courses and such. But I think that's more for bragging rights. For certain UK smiths to go, well, I'm classically trained. Yeah, well, I'm, YouTube University trained. There is not for us. I didn't think so. Take Roy for example. He's probably done it once, made Damascus once, if that. John Switzer. I don't think I've ever seen him make Damascus. Not on video at least. I know he can forge weld, but thing about Damascus is if you could forge weld and stack weld, you can do Damascus. Sorry, pattern welded steel. We get all the haters in the comments after the show, but get a bunch of commenters going, it's actually, technically, love you guys. I do read all the comments that come in after the show's over, too. But yeah, this being 5/8, I'll probably still fold it over. Just to give enough meat to make a decent bottle opener. Damascus. Hashtag YouTube you. Yep. Jeff Woodring, how you doing? Controlling the heat to suit metal is part of becoming masterful at blacksmithing. Yeah, you know, knowing what metals need what heats, you know, what temperatures to forge at. Absolutely. I'll tell you, people that I've met that would consider themselves master blacksmith, or that I would consider a master blacksmith, don't consider themselves master blacksmiths. So, you know, there's that lesson of you're always learning until the day you die. What's up, Robert? I am the farthest thing from a master. Unless I'm joking around, you'll never hear me say, yeah, I'm a master blacksmith. What's up, Kevin? Now, thinking about it, because I do want a lot of texture on this, you know, I think what I might do is before the final weld, kind of, I mean, it's welded, but take and fold it over and hammer it and get that fold weld started. You know, what's up, Canadian necktie? No problem, George. Eli, what's up? Dragon water? Best hammer holder? How are you now? Good, and you? Did it spread open a bit? The welds? No. It did not. The very end, yeah, the very end is spreading a bit, but the welds are not. Does anyone have any reviews on Holland Anvil swedge blocks like Roy has been giving away this year? Thinking of buying one if the wifey will let me. Possum, this is a Holland Anvil swedge block. I got it from Roy. It is fantastic. Takes a bit of cleanup, but dang it, it's worth it. That soak in a bit. I just like hammering hot steel. Me too. And honestly, it's a great price there, Wayne. Or Possum. Sorry. Hey, High Desert. Nothing much, just consolidating up some cable Damascus. Need to get the end a little bit better. You know, where the one end connects. Hey, Eric. Solid oak. Nice. You know, it's cool. Get yourself some Shade 5 welding glasses. I use them for sunglasses. And you can like watch the layer, or the top layer like molten up. All right, so I think with what I got right here, heat it up and then smush it down in the power hammer to kind of a little bit less than half, a little bit more than quarter. Actually, I just had a fun idea. I'm going to work this end. Everybody's calling me when I'm trying to watch this live. Right? I just realized I did some of that work on the anvil and y'all couldn't see it. Heck yeah it is, Mr. Maker. Begging to be memed? What's begging to be memed? Remember, this end doesn't have any weld on the end, so it will probably go all haywire. And crazy. Hey, Shane. Yeah, people don't make memes out of me. That's yet to happen there, Sulbert. Ain't nobody memeing Yamez. Wish I was a hit meme. Is that a challenge? Yes, meme me. Adios, Dana. Alright, the very end started to fray and split and get all nasty on me. So we'll see how this works. A lot of metal glue on there. Some good coal and coke pushed down. Feed that fire. Sprinkles of flux. Roy was already here and he left in disgust, Shane. He's like, "What? Damascus." No, he's doing what he usually does. I think he's working in his shop and just has me on the background. Either that or he's sitting on his couch. If so, hi Roy's family. Okie dokie, got that like button smooshed and all the accounts. Y'all don't be slacking now. Yeah. Well, I got 28 likes and 24 viewers, so is that 20 Mule Team Hot Metal Glue or Iron Mountain Hot Metal Glue? It is Easy Weld and White Mountain. It is a mix of anti-borax and White Mountain forge welding flux. Yeah, llama. attention to that seam would be a bit of a healthy and good decision. Welcome back, Adam. So, kind of what I'm getting at, what I'm thinking is the folded over part will be the handle, and then it'll all be flattened so I can sand it and make it look nice, and then the skinny part will come around, so it will kind of come around and then back over. That's better. No more crooked tongs. Okay, so I think now heat it, clean it, flux it, flatten it. Am I making a pokey cutter? No. Donut, that's a Holland Anvil. See them tongs, tongs. Alright. So, get you all busy. Whoa! Come on. Make sure there's plenty of flux on there. You can't forge weld without flux. You absolutely can, guys. Welcome back, High Desert. Tuck. Let it flux, let it flux, let it flux. That deserves a fold over. Gotta beware of the axe murderer of the red suit. Ha 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 ha. Yep, I needed to have a wider handle for this. Hey, Dwayne. Right before the power hammer. Yes, everybody smoosh that like button. after I let it cool down and everything, I'm going to probably grind and polish that into a, nice palm grip. Now, I'm going to flip it around, heat this end up, and kind of consolidate it a bit more, and get it into like a square bar and taper it down. Some of this will be cut off. I just got to find the right tongs to hold it. Hot dogs. Hey, Gordon. Nidavellir! Adios, possum. I just haven't decided. Yeah, I'll do it on the power hammer. Why not? That's easy mode. Plus the camera's already set up for it. Ah, where did I set those tongs? Here they are. No, I don't want to taper them down. Right. Now I don't want to taper them down, but I do want to move that a bit. So yeah. Get y'all a little bit closer. I want to break free. I want to break free. I love that song. Oh, that sucks, High Desert. Big dog! Dude's too noisy. I hear you, man. All right. You know what? Probably do this with these other tongs now. It's going to be an odd shape. I'll tell you that. It'll be an odd shape. But it'll make sense in the end. It'll make sense in the end. I promise. You guys will see it and be like, oh, okay. I get it. It's weird. Shaping it, then flattening it. And then I can tweak it. It makes sense to me. Oh, what am I doing? This is dumb. This is a dumb shape. Got to go. Big dog got a hold of neighbor dog and won't let go. Oh no! Can't exactly. This isn't exactly doing what I want it to do. I suppose I'm going to have to dip it in some water to kind of do something. Now it's knife handle stop. but it'll work. Kind of offset a bit. Adios, Roy. Yep, I'm out of here in a few minutes too. I'm gonna get this flattened and so y'all can see the shape. And then I'm gonna call it a show because it's pushing 7:30, almost 7:30. Let me hit that with the power hammer. I know I'm not on camera, but all right. Now I'm gonna move. Oh my goodness. Sorry, guys. All right. Yeah. Well, it's not a matter of, oh, I don't know how to make a bottle opener, or, you know, this is a beginner. This is a simple, fun shape that's a little bit different. Now, this is just going to be the blank. I'm gonna be grinding it, cleaning it up, you know, kind of that question mark or that hook. Get it nice and polished up. And once I get this ground out a bit in here, I'll go ahead and put heat it up and put a little dimple in there. But yeah, that's going to be the general shape of the bottle opener. Yamez, where'd you get that Bic? Quad State a while ago. I do those duplex nail swords cold, yes. Hey, Dog Bones, just in time for me to call it. Got this Bic at Quad State a couple of years ago. Yep. Is that the first time that I've made that design? That specific? I mean, yeah, kinda. What I've done before was taking a piece of flat stock, right, and then smushed the end down to one side, drew it out, and then bent it this way, and then curled it back around, just like a hook, you know. But this is a nice wide sweeping one, more like a question mark, I suppose. Right maker. Solid quality 4x4.5 angle grinder that won't break at the bank. And what brand? Let me tell you, I've said it before, and I'll say it again. And again, and again, and again, and again. Harbor Freight. They've got the $12 one and they've got the $15 one. I buy the $15 one. It's a little heavier duty than the $12 one. And I've got one in here that has lasted me so far 3 years with not a problem. And I went ahead and grabbed a second one so that I could have a cutting and a polishing, you know. So, anybody who says, you know, these Harbor Freight ones are crap, yeah. And they don't break the bank, and you can buy multiples and use it again. You know, they do the job very well. So, Mufasa. Chicago Electric. Okay, they do have several. Yeah, Chicago Electric Power Tools is the brand. They've got their cheapie, which I think is Drill Master, which is $12, and then they got their mid-range, which is $15, Chicago Electric, and then they've got their next up, which I'm not even sure because why? Why would I need to know what the name brand of, or the brand name of a $30 or $40 power tool is when I don't buy it? But anyway, hope that helped. Yep, exactly, Tech. That's actually why I went and bought a second one. I was doing a job and was using the wire wheel on it, and it was getting hot to hold. And I went ahead and ran to the store, and while I let it cool down, picked up another one, continued the job. Now I swap between the two. Bang, zoom. You know, easy peasy. All right, I have got to call it a night, guys. So we do what we do every night or every Wednesday. I hope you guys do this in your shops. You know, thank your fire at the end of the night. You know, when you're done with it. You know, because it's good. Good night, fire. Good night, coal. Good night, embers. Good night, glow. Good night, hammer. Good night, tongs in the rack. Good night, steel, from yellow to black. Anvil is quiet, still as the tweer. Good night, blacksmiths, everywhere. You guys are awesome. Thank you. I will see you guys on Sunday morning gathering. So, adios, everybody.